Coach, you're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the runner-up and Rookie of the Year balloting Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns as they match up with the longtime Raven Joe Flacco and his new team, the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. With you from the booth, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. CDR matchup here. A couple of teams last year that were really pretty similar. Both under 500, both missed the playoffs, and they both think that they can turn things around in 2019.
Yeah, how about 2018, though? A case of the haves and the have-nots. In 16-game seasons in the NFL, for the first time last year, no one finished 8-8. Now, you know that in baseball, basketball, other sports, turnarounds can take 3, 4, 5 years. In football, could just be a few months.
Yo, what is up, man? What day is it? Oh yeah, Thursday. Happy Thursday, man. This is one of the two videos of the day. Madden 20, baby. This is pretty exciting. This ain't the real game. The real game has not come out. This is the real Madden 20, but the game has not yet come out. Luckily, there's this thing called EA Sport, like subscription on PlayStation. And it involved Madden 20, so it lets you get like a 10-hour subscription trial. And I'm going to try it out here today. As I just picked random teams, and I got the Browns and Broncos. And I thought, you know, since last year in Madden 20 I did a franchise with the Browns, what better way to end it with a game in Denver? And that's my main question in today's game. Do you guys want me to do another franchise for football? Oh my god, Philip Lindsay. It's glitchy. But do you guys want me to do another franchise for football? Yes, I'm in the one for baseball. But the way I think about it is baseball's every day. Football is every Sunday. So it'd be like double the gameplay on Sundays. Like, I don't think that'd be a lot of work for me. And if it was, then, you know, the Madden games would just come out in certain like ways or not like right of schedule. But if you guys do, tell me in the comment section what team you want me to be. I'll give you some options I like. As what a play right there from Flacco. Maybe the Browns again, even though I already felt like I did that, so never mind. Screw that. Your options is probably the Broncos, because I wonder how it feel to be with the home team, as that's a tackle from Burnett right there. This Denver team is really driving on me. Or go with the Giants, try and win a Super Bowl with Eli Manning and just Saquon Barkley with no Odell Beckham, because now he's a Giant. Because now he's a Brown, excuse me. What am I talking about? Or the Falcons, like, or anybody. And I know a couple years ago, I did it with the Patriots. I went to the Super Bowl with them. Actually, I think it was them last year. I don't know who I did last year. All I know is I won the Super Bowl, but I think it was actually the Browns. It was the Browns, and then there was the Patriots before that. So I haven't done an NFC team in a while. Maybe I'll give me some NFC love if you guys want me to do it. And that's if I get the full game. This is only the trial. I want the full game. I don't know if I'm going to get it right when it comes out. But if it doesn't, like if I don't get it right when it comes out, that's okay as well. Because I'm probably going to get it another day. But I just want you guys to know that this is the trial. I'm using it right now as on the EA subscription and stuff. And so far, you know, this ain't my first game on this. I've played games before this. And I decided to make this one a video, even though earlier in this video I was like, oh, I gotta try it out. But I've tried it out. Look at that spin move. But I've tried it out because it lets you just play like the Pro Bowl game right when you start and when everything's loading. So that's all I really got to play. And but yeah, here we go. Halfback dive. Look at his offense. Landry, Beckham over there. Jeez, that's nasty. Here we go. Bradley Chubb. He's gonna get a couple of yards. This should be a good game. So far, so good. I do have my flaws already in the game with the way I've played. Like, it just puts you right up in the lineup. It doesn't show your team breaking. Like, it's really quick, I feel. That's a sack for the Browns. I mean, for the Broncos and Harris. 3rd and 10. Going to the second quarter.
For the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football.
But there's some new plays in this. Like, say if I wanted to, hit X and I give the ball to the running back. Oh, there's a flag. Like, you gotta be serious. Jarvis Landry had a first down plus more, but what is that flag? Oh, what is going on? And now, like, the game, yes, it's still coming out, it's still fresh, you know, it's still new, but it does have its flaws. That happens like so many times in a game. It's ridiculous. As now we got to get a 3rd and 15 first down here. I'm going to their best receiver, Odell Beckham now.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
It's like Callaway wide open.
And he completes it to Callaway.
For the 3rd and 15, Antonio Callaway getting open for Baker Mayfield.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I know many people like to throw to the
That
tight
toss
end,
left. But you see how, like, you're pretty much already lined up once you come up. Baker does his thing, or any quarterback does their thing. Like, I kind of wish it was like back in the old versions, where like, as that's a nice play for Chris Harris. Or like when you watch your team line up, and like the no huddle this year, it's ridiculously fast. It's like 3 seconds, and then the quarterback could call the ball. Like, I don't really like that. I'm not a big fan of that. But the game is very clean. It's a very good game. But there are some flaws of Madden 20, and it, like the playbooks. I play with a bunch of them. Like the Philadelphia Eagles have the Philly special in the game. That's pretty cool to see. Like that's a cool play to run now since it's in the game. And there's a lot of trick plays, like that play I ran earlier with when I threw it to Jarvis Landry. If I could refine that.
Because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait
See if I can find it
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, look. This play,
on that last carry.
He's supposed to run and watch the. Oh, 2-minute warning, darn it.
2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Okay. I hear you. Oh, I messed up the play. Wrong play.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to our
like PA Reed watch. I think I could give it to him if I want. Nope. Wow, Baker Mayfield just throwing that ball away. How to get that ball out? Let's go to recent plays. See if we can find the play I'm trying to run here.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more.
All right, we'll go with the RPO zone peak. Like, look at this. I think if I don't hit X, you don't get the run. You see, I don't hit X, boom, I get a pass hit. But if I would have hit X, I would have gave it to Duke Johnson Jr.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, what the heck? Come on. Odell.
So a decent gain.
That was a great play.
On the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating?
Pistol, let's see.
The guys who just gave up that play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
All right, Odell, I'm counting on you here.
Mayfield.
Odell
go for the end zone.
And Baker Mayfield and Odell get their first connection for a touchdown. That was great. That was awesome. Good job right there for Odell being able to get it open.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do.
And the blocking, it kind of like, with all this new stuff in the game, like with the people having perks and stuff, like Von Miller, in some games, it depends who the offensive line is. But say, like now, he might be able to make a big play if they blitz him.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I really love, and the graphics are super good. I feel like with running with the ball though, like say if I get a big bust of offense, or like if I break away, I'll have to tell you guys like what I'm really talking about. Cause like the ball seems like it's a little far out from the body where anybody could just come up and strip it. As Joe Flacco lines up here.
They've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come
See if we can make a nice play on Flacco. I snap, get there.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they
like, hurry up offense. Look, he said right away. Like, that I don't like it. Yes, it takes a runoff off of the time. But as a defense, you cannot adjust. You cannot adjust to what you want. In Madden 20, I mean, in Madden 19 and Madden 18, you would be able, they call hurry, they'd have to get to the ball. Just like real life. You don't, like, that was, I like that a little better than how it is now. Because it's not realistic. It really ain't. The no huddle is not realistic. You just don't be able to line up right away, have your play ready. Because now for a defense, you get like maybe 3-4 seconds to audible your plays, and then it's a hike. Like, I hate that. I feel like it should have just stayed the same, no huddle, where they have to rush to the ball. Oh, I didn't know it's a run play.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot
Von Miller making an impact.
the length of the drive.
But that's one part I don't like about this. So, like, I hate the no huddle. It's very, very stupid, I think. And it just ruins the pace of the game. Baker Mayfield. Oh, where's my pass interference on Chris Harris Jr.? But like, look at these. These are sick. Look at these little audible plays. 3rd and 15 when I'm doing audible play here. Here comes Jarvis Landry coming across. Hike, fake handoff, like X, boom. Oh, darn it. I didn't see 22 coming around. But like, I really, like I was saying, I don't like the no huddle. I feel like it ruins the game. It ruins the realistic of the no huddle. And that's just my opinion. Y'all tell me down in the comments if you have this already. It's carry with the hit, or whoever that was. I think it was carry. 28 seconds left in this quarter.
And Denver getting set to take the field. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position.
Watch the run with Phillip Lindsay.
Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. You want the third quarter already?
Give us the
problem. Let's do it. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff.
But guys, this is only, like I said before, this is only the description of the Madden. I don't know if I'll be able to get it right away, but I am going to get it at some point.
Call it the 24-yard line.
And maybe this year might be the year for me to get back in the mud. But I don't know about that.
This third quarter. They have the lead now.
I want to go back with the fake jet halfback scheme. I want to get a good play with this.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers or counters.
Callaway's route is pretty nice if that corner wasn't there.
Done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've
Callaway.
see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess
oh
what?
man, Antonio Callaway, if I would have, like, rather than lob pass it, he would have had it. If I would have just threw a bullet.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing.
2nd and 10 for the Browns. Look, Von Miller. His stuff just came in where he gets that power crap or whatever, his X factor. And he was able to break off of Duke Johnson quickly.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. But if you're on offense, be aware.
Watch Von Miller. I got the double block on the right side. See if Von Miller comes. Like, look how hot. Like, look how fast that is. And I'm getting sacked either way. Harris once again. I was too busy looking at Von Miller just coming in hot. Like, nuts. But that's more realistic right there. The X factors, I really feel like that makes it a little bit more of a realistic to that. But I wish your offensive line would kind of fight a little longer. But it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, good move. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
But I do still want a bunch of ideas who I should be if I do get the full game. Let's go.
And he's taken down. This will be a
Richardson with a sack. 2nd one of the day.
Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack
Gotta
that
make
loses
a
that
play
kind
on
of
defense
yardage.
here.
Not a great start.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. And that would be
Incomplete pass.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to
Wait,
him.
Antonio Callaway to return for us.
Now Callaway on the return.
Oh, look at that spin move. Get off the kid. Get off him. Antonio Callaway, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. With the punt return touchdown, that was dope.
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland.
Antonio Callaway running up the score.
77 yards.
That's exciting.
The Browns add 6 to their lead.
You know, and the dive tackling is really off in this game compared to last year. Because I've been in plays where I have to dive and I'm right behind the guy and it's like my guy gives no effort. And right there, 29 dove and he just missed. And he was super close to me. That's the stuff that I don't understand. It feels like the dive kind of got taken out of the game. Like it's not as good as it was in the past games. And yes, in some of the past games, some of the dives would just be unbelievable. Like, but now, like when you're right behind him and you dive and you miss like that, I don't understand.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. And the catch made. This
is look at freaking Sanders making nice plays.
But not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders.
This is an alright game. This is a competitive game. Yes, we're winning by 10, but I mean, 11. I mean, oh my goodness.
Because right now they're trailing.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
There we go.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even
watch the play. Easy play if I could pick this off. Oh my goodness, I read it. I read that all the way. Good play.
Down and this one incomplete as well. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
All right.
Flacco now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Flacco faking it. Oh my God, the tight ends will be wide open, but they missed it.
Pass incomplete.
Joe Flacco.
I know coaches tell us all the time
having a hard time being on
arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback.
Having a hard time with location.
Inside routes, and you need to put some heat
with
on
accuracy.
It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too
Darn it, the tight end once again trying to strip him.
Tight end Butt, and taking it to the
Jake Butt with the catch
before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter.
Oh my goodness, that was just terrible defense. I just pulled my characters off.
15-yard touchdown grab.
They're going for 2.
And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Let's go.
He's coming, and he's taken down.
All right, we get the ball. 14 to 9.
And ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be taken in at the 1.
Darn it.
And he'll get it
trying to get glitchy with the ball.
20 to the 22-yard line. heading out as the Cleveland offense now. As
look at this end-around lead. This
right now clinging to a one-score
this is
lead,
pretty good.
Charles, and I think operating within
this is always running the
offense
game
with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
That was not a good play.
But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling.
Von Miller making big plays out here already. Oh, what?
How would you say it? Consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
This looks like a good play.
And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end.
Oh, look at this play from Baker Mayfield. Baker making it look easy out here.
Now, a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because
watch Odell
they're
here
in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't
Here we
pass
go.
it. They
Watch
got
Odell.
yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really,
Odell.
Now they've got a fresh set of
2-on-1. Who wins it? Oh, not Odell. Harrison, man. Chris Harris could have maybe made a pick on that and we would have got
first
there.
down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something
look at this. This is pretty cool. This is a run or a throw. I have two options here. We're going to run it. Give it to him. Boom. Not a good run right there. The run game is kind of soft against this Broncos D-line.
This stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach
easy out for Odell here. There we go. Beat down. Odell, first down, let's go.
Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball?
Too easy for Odell.
What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
What do we do with this play, man? Like, there's just so many mix-up plays. End around, here we go, boom, 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 boom. Von Miller right there to just sack me. Like those plays, I feel like those plays develop a little slow. Because they kind of do. But you know, while the game is out, they'll probably fix that up. Because I didn't get the snap off. But I'm pretty sure they will fix it up to like where those will start moving a little faster.
You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now on 2nd and 16, Mayfield.
Odell, not Odell, Landry.
He's got Landry complete.
I'm out Broncos.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Mayfield.
Damn, Von Miller's X Factor just kicked in.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to
trying to put them deep back in their own end zone.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Good punt by Colquitt at the 5. All right. Anything could go down here now for the Broncos.
Flacco and the Broncos now down 14-9. A minute 45 to play.
Run left, I said.
He's back to throw. That's caught left side.
Mitchell missing the tackle. And
successful start to the
luckily we get the tackle right there. I thought they were going to run inside. I predicted run right. I mean, run left.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's going to let it
fly. Wow, Lindsey, what a play for the Broncos. And now they have the lead. He broke my tackle. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. And they're going for the 2-point conversion. This game is nuts.
Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight.
Let's go. We're down by 1. 3 timeouts. 1:27 left. We just got to make sure Von Miller don't get the Baker Mayfield. And we got this in our hands. 15-14. And this game's intense. Here we go.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And here we go. Dig and go. This is that play.
A decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you, and this is where your
nice throw from Baker.
Confidence comes into play.
Like, look at this. Hurry up offense. 10-second run off.
They know what they want to get done.
Boom. Defense ain't set.
Competitors, they love
Too
this
bad.
situation. They think they can go ahead and
Baker
get it
running
done.
up.
Practiced it. We'll see
Calling another hurry up.
perfect. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw,
Landry.
and he rifles it complete. Caught by Landry. Now the Broncos will use
I'd rather
their
score a
third and
touchdown.
final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Look at Njoku. Hurrying
down,
up.
but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's go, freaking Odell. Let's go with 10 seconds left. No timeout needed, baby. Too much time.
It got done. They now have
Odell Beckham, what a diving catch.
In the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just
0 for 2, even though it's really not
I
needed.
just saw it in their eyes on the sideline
We'll
before
take it.
starting that last
Odell
drive.
again.
And they did. You're right. They got
Too
it
easy
done. Looks like they're
on
gonna
this
be the
Broncos
winners.
defense.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if
That
you
was,
get it
this has
intercepted
been a
and
great
return it,
game,
that's
22 to
2 points for the
15.
defense, but not on that
Up
play.
by a touchdown.
That'll
I
be
think we're
taken
taking
in the
this
end
one
zone.
here in Denver.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
53, Mike, 6-man.
Back to throw.
Hail Mary.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is
Wow.
inside
Oh,
the
my
15.
goodness. If they would have scored a
And way
touchdown,
down into the red zone before he's dropped
I would have
inside of
shut up,
Cleveland's 15.
this is Madden 20, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of it. And tell me down in the comments who you guys think I should be. At the end of the day, this is only the EA description part. So we'll see what we bring up next. If I go out and buy the game, I probably will, but I don't know when. But I just want to get some taste of it on my channel. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. And the Browns finish this game off with a touchdown. Great game from Baker and Odell. Like, comment, subscribe, and this was Madden 20. See you guys.